哇，整个弹窗了吧 ！Check it out! Wow, it's really cool.
One last question.
Okay.
For the same price, would you swap your Tesla Model 3 with this? Hello guys, welcome back to Rev China. Today I've got my gorgeous friend V here, and who's recently switched from a petrol car to Tesla Model 3.
Yep.
And I'm gonna actually introduce her to a new car, and let's see at the end of the video whether she's gonna switch. I think the Tesla Model 3 has been released for more than 7 years, but look at it, it's still a beautiful car. Now today I've got Nio's ET5, and let's see whether she likes the exterior and the driving experience. Right, I've got the Nio ET5 with me right here. It's sort of a pinkish purple color, and Nio calls it light first kiss. Right, it's sweet, probably. So, you have the Nio's classic X frontline design. You have the Sin front lights, the U-shaped daily running lights, and on top of that, you have two air vents down here, and they're actually real. They kind of aid the downforce when you drive as well. What's your verdict on the front face of this car?
I think it's good looking. Actually, I don't like pink before, but this pink is totally okay. It's really nice. I do love the lights on the front face, and I do love the front face. And you can see the light is very thin. I like it.
The elephant in the room, the three kind of bumps or horns on top. What's your opinion about them?
I think it's a little big, but I think it's good for the driving assistant.
Well, so basically these are, in the middle is a laser radar, and as you say, it's going to aid the driving assistant or automatic driving in the future. But I guess you probably get used to it. Moving on to the side, you have very streamlined side kind of profile. There's one line from the waist that goes all the way down to the nose, and you have a 19-inch alloy wheels as standard. Do you like them?
Maybe, yes.
Moving on to the back, we have a line of tail light, and then you have something called a ducktail by Nio themselves. I think it looks quite similar to the Tesla Model 3 because they're both kind of hatchback shape. So do you like the back?
Yes, I like it. Especially the dark tail. I think it's really cool. And the color of the logo is really nice.
Okay, that's actually a option at 3,500 RMB.
Okay.
So, right, let's go have a look at the inside. Now, the inside of this car, I think you're probably quite familiar of this interior as a Tesla Model 3 owner, where you have this vertical big screen as well. You know, all the functions are within this screen, and then, but there is a small infotainment system that you probably don't have on the Tesla.
Yes.
You have this cute thing called Nomi.
Yeah, I see it. I saw.
One of the interesting is Nio actually calls this cabin your second living room. So what they mean is they want to create a comfortable and chill place for you to be able to sit in
Cozy,
as well.
cozy.
Exactly. This material here and the material on the side of the door, they're made of reclaimed materials.
It's really
they're actually
nice.
from recycled PET bottles.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it takes actually 100 PET bottles to make these interior. What do you think about this interior here?
I think it's really comfortable. It is more delicate.
Well, this greenish color is called vetiver.
Okay.
I actually know what it means.
Okay,
And
it's
Nio
really-
actually gives you 9 color combinations for the interior.
It's really nice. Yeah, you know, there is only white and black and gray in Tesla. There is no more choice.
Okay. There's something else I want to introduce to you. You probably don't have it on a Tesla. Is this ambient lighting? It's quite colorful
Okay.
right now. Actually, instead of just one color throughout the car,
Okay.
like you get on many other cars, you can have kind of three options. The main color, which shows around here, and you can change the assistant color. They are actually showing on the side of door panel
Yeah,
or
I
the door
see.
handle. You actually can change the floor
Okay.
lighting as well. The thing for you?
I think it's not necessary for me,
Okay.
but I think lots of people will love it, especially girls, you know.
Especially girls.
Yeah.
So the seat, what do you think about these ones comparing to the Teslas?
The touch of the feather is good, but I think the seat is a little bit harder than Tesla.
Okay. There's something I don't know whether you've noticed, because Nio has got this battery changing solution. Right? You can
okay.
change the batteries in a battery change station.
It's
We
really
are
good.
actually going to experience the charge station,
Okay.
and we're going to have a separate video on that.
Okay.
So if you want to watch that video, please subscribe and click the bell icon so you're going to be
Yeah.
notified when the video is on. So
Okay.
let's have a look at the second row.
Okay.
For the second row, but you've got this panoramic sunroof as well, same on your Tesla, but there isn't a bar across, right?
It's really nice.
And this car is 4.8 meters long, and its wheelbase is 2.9 meters long, almost the same as the ET7. So I guess room-wise, what do you think compared to your Tesla?
Obviously, it's bigger than Tesla, and
Okay.
you can see the space here is really comfortable.
Okay,
And this one is longer than Tesla.
so you have more kind of support for your side, right?
Yes, and your leg will be more comfortable.
Okay, so I guess you're saying you prefer to sit.
This one,
In the ET5
maybe I
as a
prefer
passenger.
this one.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, you have kind of
Yeah, it's really big.
quite a lot of knee room as well.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's not much in here. You have this, air vents for your air conditioning, and you have a USB-C charger.
Yeah, I see.
But that's it. Overall, what do you think about this interior?
It's really comfortable and it's really nice about the second row.
Okay.
And it's more comfortable, obviously, compared to Tesla.
Now we're on the road. Let's try out the car suspension, I guess. Now we're going downwards, okay? It's kind of a spiral all the way down with lots of ramps. So that wasn't a perfect section of road.
Yeah.
It's got loads of bumps and stuff.
Yeah.
How do you think the suspension compared to
The suspension, I think it's not very comfortable and soft. It's a little bit hard, and I can feel the brake is be jerky
Okay.
a little bit.
What
Yeah.
about the suspension?
Suspension is a little bit hard, and compared to Tesla or a Mini, it's more like Mini.
All right. So it's
In
more
my
sporty,
opinion.
I guess you can say.
Yeah, it's really sporty.
So when you say jerky, is it kind of very responsive at the start?
Yes.
Right. Once you press it down,
Yes.
it kind of gives you a lot of stopping power.
Yeah.
Okay. On a plus point for this brake, it can actually stop from 100 to dead in 33.6 meters. So that's a really good result for any car. But obviously a downside to it is a bit jerky, as you say.
Okay. It's not round. It's kind of
Yeah, it's got a flat bottom,
yeah.
and that is actually a typical steering wheel for a sporty car.
Yeah, maybe.
So is that different? Does that affect your driving?
It's different, and for me, it's not very suitable.
Okay. We can try the driving assistance. So just press that button, that
Which
car
one?
button, little car button. Yeah,
This
just
one?
press that.
Okay.
There we go. Then you can let go.
Yeah, okay. I just free my foot and
Yeah.
hand.
And your hand.
Yeah.
And see how that goes.
Okay, I set the limit of the speed of 85.
Stop by itself.
It
Hey!
it should be.
Magic.
Woohoo!
You got this on the Model 3 as well, right?
Yeah,
Does
absolutely.
it work as well as the Model 3?
Yes, and very used to use the AP, the autopilot.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about the infotainment system in front of you? Does it give you enough information?
You mean the small screen?
Yes.
Yeah, it's really nice, I think. If I got this one in Tesla, it will be better.
Okay. Maybe you can buy an aftermarket one
Mm-hmm.
and install it by yourself. Anyways, what about your view outside? The dashboard is quite low,
Mm-hmm.
if you haven't noticed.
It's the same as Tesla.
Okay. Anything else that you can think of in comparison to your Model 3?
It's not so hot in this car,
Oh,
Maybe the top one, the
the
top
panoramic
glass.
sunroof.
Yeah, maybe it's not.
Maybe there's some kind of technology to it.
Yes.
I think this. If you touch it, right,
it's not
it's not
hot.
even warm.
Yeah. It'll be
We
warm.
today is a particularly sunny day.
Uh-huh.
Lucky for us because you don't really get that many sunny days in Chengdu.
Okay.
This car's got dual motors, one at the front, one at the back. The one at the front has 150 kilowatts
Mm-hmm.
and the back 210. So in total you have 360 kilowatts of power and 700 newton meters of torque. And it has an 80 kilowatt battery. So in theory, it has a range of 600 kilometers. Let's move to Sport Plus.
Now.
Wow.
Woo! Oh my god. It's really nice.
And what about the brake now? Is it still jerky?
Not so jerky.
Not jerky anymore. So I guess the whole car setting is for more of a sporty setting, right? So your
Maybe.
suspension is hard and your acceleration is responsive and your brake is a bit jerky. But when you turn this into a Sport Plus mode,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of, everything suits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should we try out the autopilot again?
Okay.
Once we find a straight line. You don't really trust it.
No, I want to try
请
now.
控制方向。
I think the responsible time is really fast
Mm-hmm.
of the pilot. And
You can increase the speed limit on there, right? 80.
okay.
No speeding again.
Okay. You scared?
I'm not scared.
Okay.
We're gonna get a ticket.
Let me just put my hand on the steering
Okay.
wheel to make sure we are all safe. It's
Now we're on
good.
a kind of closed road.
You mean the
compared-
pilot?
Yeah, autopilot.
I think it's good. It's really like the autopilot on Tesla. Not only the driving feel.
And he's kind of keeping a safe distance from the car in front of us.
Yeah.
What about the noise level?
It's good. Let's check it out when it's really good.
Is it better than your Model 3?
Maybe the same.
Do you see these speakers on the side?
Yeah, I see.
They're actually on your side as well.
Mhm.
That's part of Nomi. So if you're going to speak, it's going to recognize the voice is coming from your side.
Oh, really?
And you can do some driver specific things. For example, changing the drive mode. Do you want to give it a try?
Hi, Nomi.
我在，
切换到运动模式。
确定要帮你切换为运动模式吗？
确定。
So, right, you've seen Nomi in action, right?
Mhm.
You can actually talk to it and have a basic conversation like we just did using the satellite navigation. So how do you think that compared to the Tesla?
It's really efficient than Tesla, I always say something, Tesla's responsible is really slow.
And does it recognize everything that you say?
Yeah, but responsible time of Tesla will take longer.
Mm-hmm.
And this one, I mean the new one, It's really efficient.
Okay.
Uh-huh. It's really nice.
We have seen the exterior, the interior, and how it drives on the road. Now, we has kindly asking me to sum the whole thing up. So basically, she likes the exterior, the design quite similar to the Model 3. She likes the pink color as well, but not the three horns on top.
Yes.
Looks a bit weird. And she thinks the interior, the front row, is quite similar to Tesla Model 3,
Yes.
but the seat is a lot harder,
Uh-huh.
right? But she likes the panoramic
Sitting.
sunroof, which
Yeah.
doesn't get hot.
Yeah.
And she likes the Nomi. It's more responsive and actually listens to what you talk.
Yes, absolutely.
And she likes the second row better than the Tesla Model 3 because it's roomier
Yeah.
and you can actually stretch out.
Yeah.
And she loves the acceleration. You can tell from her, facial expression when we were doing the 0 to 100.
Yeah.
But she doesn't like the brake that much. She says it's a bit jerky. One last question.
Okay.
For the same price,
Uh-huh.
would you swap your Tesla Model 3 with this?
I think I will recommend lots of people to buy this one because it's really nice. But for me, to be honest, I prefer Tesla Model 3.
Okay, thank you.